What's up guys, Chunky here again. Before I go any further, let me say this is a follow-up video to the PlayStation Slim video I did about a couple weeks ago. So if you want to watch that, find out about the Slim, that's all there. I'm not going to talk much about the Slim today. For those of you that want to know about the PlayStation Big Mac, the PlayStation Pro, you're in the right place, but I warn you, be ready for a motherfucking rant. Finally, you guys might get to see me throw professionalism out the fucking window, because for the first time since the start of this channel, I am genuinely upset. I'm actually passionate about this, and I feel like it's going to show through the video, because I'm mad as hell. Firstly, Sony's meeting that I held yesterday was fucking boring. No audience interaction, no clapping, no excitement, no hype, nothing. Just boring fucking shit. This is called a PlayStation meeting, something you'd have in an office. A meeting. Don't involve everyone else. You should have done a Nintendo Direct, a small little video that we could watch, at a given time, going live, whatever. Just show us in a video what you wanted to explain to us. You made us, sit there for this fucking conference, made it all fucking invite everyone, make it nice and fucking special, like you would E3, building up all this hype. And what we got was fucking underwhelming. And what a fitting tone, because that's just how fucking excited I am for these new consoles. So I'm going to give you the quick rundown. I'm not going to be speaking nerd. I'm going to try and speak as English as I can, meaning I'm not going to get too technical. I'm going to try and keep things on an understanding base level so that, everyone can get on board with this, because I really want to get my point across to you guys. So with that being said, Sony finally announced two new consoles. They announced the Slim, which I talked about in my last video, and the Big Mac. Fuck, stop saying that. Sorry guys, the Pro, which we've been talking about as the Neo for the past few months. Now firstly, the Slim was released in the conference. We'd already got leaks of it. They came out and admitted, yes, it's real, and it's going to be available to you guys for $299 US on the 15th of September. Just around the corner, dropped price. Perfect. If you're looking at Australian dollars, it's probably just close to $3.99, something like that. And that's fine as well. Console iterations this time through the life of normal, it's always common to come up with a slim version, a cheaper version, something newer, something cheaper that people, if they haven't bought a PS4 already, they're still on the fence, they can get in, now. That's fine. No worries. There's nothing wrong with that. And as I mentioned in my last video, this Slim is the PS4. It's not the PS4 Slim, so it will phase out other PS4s. And a little side note, if you wanted to get even, if you wanted to get something even cheaper, the old launch PS4s will definitely go out the window and be, put on sale pretty much out to die. Now, as for the Big Mac, fucking stop saying that. As for the Pro, this is where things get a little dicier. All technical speak aside, this is technically twice the power of the launch PS4 with 4 teraflops of processing power, meaning that games are going to run smoother, quicker, however you want to put it. As you would expect, games are going to run in 4K or upscaled 4K, meaning it's just a better resolution. They're going to run in HDR, meaning deeper colors and just a sharper picture. However, every PS4, even the launch ones, which I own a launch PS4, right? We're all getting a HDR support via a software update. Okay, so you're stealing thunder from your own console that's no longer has exclusive features, and you're giving those features to everyone, making their console they currently have, the launch console, better. Explain that. And secondly, not many people have a 4K TV at the moment. They're just not the norm. But that's fine. Sony are future-proofing. They want their games to continuously run better, look better, perform better. That's fine. Things have to get better to progress. I understand that. But for $399 US, so the equivalent of 549 Australian dollars, this is where the problem starts. Now, firstly, this console is going to launch on the 10th of November with a 1TB hard drive. I thought there was going to be 2 terabytes. I'm wrong. So it's not like they've jumped too much into the, the memory side of things, the space side of things. But this is the fatal flaw. Microsoft beat them to the punch. In today's day and age, Microsoft and Sony say they're proud of each other. They like what they're doing. They respect each other. But let's be honest, they're fucking businesses. They both want to make money. And in turn, they've got to compete with each other. They're doing the same thing. Now, let's head on over to Microsoft for a sec and see what they've done over the past 6 months. Over the course of E3, they announced the Xbox One S and the Scorpio. Xbox have announced their 2 consoles for the future, and Sony have done so in the same way. But the Xbox One S, the first iteration, runs 4K, it's HDR, and it's 40% smaller than the original Xbox One. And to top it off, it does have a 4K Blu-ray drive, meaning that while you can get 4K support on all your games, you can now watch Blu-rays in glorious 4K. Oh, did I mention that the Big Mac... Oh, fuck it, I'm just going to call it the PlayStation Big Mac. That the PlayStation Big Mac does not. Xbox has successfully innovated its console in one outing. You've made it slimmer and more powerful. And on top of that, it's cheaper. You drop the price. You can get a 500 gig for the equivalent $299 US, or the 1 terabyte for $349 US, guys. In basic terms, the Pro is going to deliver the Xbox One's specs and expectations for $399. It's just more expensive. As a Sony fan, on every technical level, you're getting ripped off. It just doesn't make sense. Why split your market? Why do all the things in two boxes when the Xbox is doing it in one? Keep your market on the same page. Hey, they want to enter and get a new console, make it cheaper. It is a new console, so add the shit in there. Look, that's fine. Adding new shit is going to make it more expensive, and it has been out for a while, so it's got to be cheaper. Find that middle ground. Xbox have done that. It's not the cheapest console on the market, but for the specs that it is and it has, it's definitely cheaper than what is out there. It's cheaper than those gaming PCs. Don't get me wrong. And it is going to be cheaper than the Pro. And to top it off, guys, Microsoft still have to release the Scorpio. They came out after this conference and actually admitted that the Scorpio, or they said that they were confident that the Scorpio is still the most powerful console to date. It will be the most powerful console on release. Now, to me, they wouldn't come out the gate and say these things if they weren't half sure. They'd make themselves look like an idiot. So when they say that it will be the most powerful console on release, you bet your ass that it is the most powerful console. And that's a bad sign, because people don't understand that Xbox have had a bad start to this generation, but they are actually finally coming around saying, yeah, if you're a casual gamer, jump on board with the Xbox One S. It's now cheaper than it's ever been. Hey, if you're a hardcore gamer, for an extra $50, you can get yourself the 1 terabyte hard drive, and you're going to have all these bonus features that you would have wanted. The casual gamer can have something cheaper. The hardcore gamer can have something more powerful with a bit of processing power. Find that middle ground, appeal to everyone. No one complains. Everyone's happy. And like I said, guys, PS4 has done this over 2 boxes. A slim iteration, and an iteration which seems to be the same size as the original PS4. You've done it over 2 boxes. You've already split your market. And while you've said you don't want to alienate your market, you have said that all these games are going to run, you know, both on the original PS4 and on the Pro. It doesn't excuse the fact that Xbox have beat you to the punch. And to top it off, guys, Sony were the kings of this console war so far. They didn't need to do anything. Their PS4 is technically very, very powerful for what it is. It can be expanded upon. People look at the PS3, look at 2006 with games like Heavenly Sword, and 2007 with games like Uncharted, and then look at 2013 with games like The Last of Us. Use your brains, figure out a way to get the most, squeeze every bit of juice out of this console. I don't understand why to iterate so soon, and yes, Xbox have done it. And like they said, they're future-proofing, but not at a great cost. And to say that, they are still future-proofing when things do get better, when things do really start heading into the future with 4K. They're going to be there with the Scorpio, which is probably the most likely the next iteration of an Xbox. And not only did Sony not seem convincing, but if they didn't seem interested in the product, why the fuck should I be? Guys, I am not buying this console. I'm not excited for this console. When I do get a 4K TV, I might consider this console. I purposely left out VR, guys, because I don't think that it is really a part of it. When it does come out, we'll see how it runs, assuming it's going to run better. At the end of the day, guys, this console is an overall package. I'm somewhat underwhelmed and disappointed, but that's just my take on it. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of the console, what you guys thought of the meeting, what you guys think of Sony's idea to compete with Xbox in this way. Is it the best way going forward? Should Sony have done something else? Guys, if you like what you've seen, I do stuff like this on top of my regular reviews. If you're interested, guys, in this kind of stuff, subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment below, give me your opinion. Did you not like my opinion? Did you agree with my opinion? Anything, guys, discussion is welcome. More than happy to talk about it in future videos. This is Chunky once again, guys, and I shall see you soon.